Hello everybody, this is Monty with Flowers by the Bunch. Today I wanted to make an arrangement using zinnias, some stock, some pretty foliage, and I wanted to do it in more of an asymmetrical arrangement. So asymmetrical is basically kind of in a line. It's got some height on one side and it's low on the other. This is an older container that I actually picked up at a thrift store, and it's just such a pretty container. I love this color, but instead of using Oasis today, I thought we would use an armature, and our armature is actually just chicken wire. So I took chicken wire. I'm going to show you the roll. I just purchased this at the co-op, or you can purchase it at any kind of craft store. You can also get it at like Hobby Lobby or any craft store. I just took a small piece and I kind of rolled it up and I stuck it down into this container. And then I taped it in. I used some clear tape and just taped it down. And so what this chicken wire is going to do is it's just going to give my flowers a little bit of a grid so that they'll stay in place. I'm going to start out with using a little bit of pittosporum. This is a variegated pittosporum. I'm going to take it and cut my stems kind of at an angle. And I am just going to fill this container with this pittosporum. I love this color, and pit lasts a long time. Now in certain areas, pittosporum grows as a shrub. And so it's a wonderful if you can grow this in your area. You can always check the zones. If you can grow this in your area, it would be a wonderful fresh foliage to plant in your yard because it works perfectly for flower arrangements. It holds up so nicely. So all I've done is just taken this pit and I am just kind of cutting that little stem and tucking it right into my grid. Okay, so right now it just looks more like a mounded arrangement. And so what I'm going to do is I am going to take some more foliage that I cut out of my yard. So this is called Nandina. Nandina grows here in my yard. I don't grow the pittosporum. It actually comes from our grower in Florida, but you can grow it here in our zone. We're in zone 7. This Nandina grows here, and so we cut it a whole lot here. Holds up very well, and I love that it's kind of got that lacy foliage. So I'm just taking it and cutting it and tucking it right into my container. But you can kind of see we just cut a good branch right off the shrub. I'm cutting it. So this piece right here is it is where the berries grow, and it's dried. I'm going to use it because I love it, but that's where the berries come on there. So I'm just taking this and just tucking it right into my armature. So I'm leaving this side low, and I'm going to make this side just a little taller. Now we here at the flower shop love to be able to go out and harvest our foliage because we are able to fill up our flower arrangement without using much money, right? So when we go out and harvest foliage, I usually don't charge for it because we have it right here in the store, and then I can add more flowers into the arrangement instead of having to charge for the foliage. Now if we purchase the foliage, of course we're going to have to charge for it because we had to pay for it, right? But if I can go out and harvest some of the foliage, that's wonderful. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some butter stock. It's actually lemon stock, but it's really the color of butter instead of lemon to me. Lemon's more of a bright colored yellow, and butter is more of a creamy color, right? So this is lemon stock, and I'm just taking it, and I'm going to leave some height on this side. And then I'm going to make this side lower. Okay. All right, so there's my stock in my arrangement. Lay this to the side over here. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these zinnias. We have had the opportunity to go out and harvest zinnias from my neighbor's yard, or my really good friend's yard. Marcia, Mark, and Cheryl grow lots and lots of zinnias, and they allow us to come and harvest zinnias from their yard, which is fantastic. So we have all these beautiful zinnias. So I'm just going to take those and we're going to place those into this arrangement. But they are beautiful, so many pretty colors. That orange is so nice. But all I'm doing is just kind of tucking them right down in to that chicken wire armature. But look at that orange. I mean, just so pretty. And you can really do this with any type of flower. I just love these zinnias though. They're just such happy summer flowers. I'm going to leave this one long. It's got a really pretty long stem. I like the leaves on it. So I kind of left that one tall in the arrangement. I'm going to turn it around for you so you can kind of see this side also. All right, and then I've got some shorter stems here, and I'm just going to take those and tuck those in. They come in such pretty fun colors. So summer. When I think of zinnias, I think summertime. Very happy flowers. All right, so next what I'm going to do is come in with a little bit of solidago. Solidago is in the aster family, and it's just a really pretty filler flower we like to use here at the shop. So I'm going to take a little solidago and fill in. I'm going to just strip down these bottom leaves. Now, because that's a lot, I don't want to strip it down, because when I do, I'm going to lose a whole lot of product. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my fingernail and I'm just going to pop the top right out of that solidago so that I have two pieces to put into the arrangement. So I'm going to take this shorter piece and put it lower, and I'm going to take this larger piece and I'm going to nestle it kind of down in the center. But that way I didn't waste so much pretty product, right? I always try to do my best not to waste. Now the reason I went ahead and pulled those off is some of them were damaged, so I just pulled that right off. I'm going to just pull this bottom. I'm going to pop that in the center. Use this piece back here in the back to kind of cover up some of my mechanics, and use this piece kind of in the middle right here. All right, so I have some really interesting umbrella palm. Such a pretty piece of foliage. I thought it might be fun and very tropical looking if we used a little bit of this as some height. Just such a fun foliage and very different. Not something we use very often, but perfect for summertime. All right, guys, there is our asymmetrical arrangement using zinnias, stock, solidago, and pretty foliage. Guys, thank you so much for being here with us this afternoon. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to our channel, and we will see you all real soon. Thanks, guys.